if I feel like a certain way, or if I play something, then it'll happen. Okay, I have thousands of rainbows, like, and I've documented them, because then people will say, oh, you're just saying that, like, it's not there. Okay, that's why I document them, because people always say that, like, oh, you're just saying that, otherwise, like, and because rainbow is like the visible spectrum. This is the what I see. All the everything which we see in this world is within the 7 colors of the rainbow. That's the main visible spectrum of this particular construct we are in right now. Okay, that's like nature's bow. Like, like you have a arrow and bow, like, that's why it's called a bow, because it's bow shaped. Okay, it's like and the bowing, which was the thing, where you bow to the master, or that thing. That's also, it is related to that as well, like bowing, the bow, like all these things are the same word, just like so if you say I bow, like to someone, and that thing, so then that is the shape for the nature, because it's a heart thing. Sense of gratitude, for example, is a sense of bowing only, like, which is the word gratitude comes from great attitude. Okay. Okay, right attitude, having the correct attitude towards things, so nature shows what a bowing and all of that is, to the elements, because there are elements are the 5 things which are called the gods. They, in the Vedic things, they're the 5 gods. Okay, but then they are beings which are beyond them, so they bow to them, to those beings which are beyond them, and then those beings have beings beyond them, and there is a whole hierarchical chain, starting with the elements which are around us, the punch, the 5 Mahabhuts, which is what everything is made up of here. And so like a rainbow in the nature is a representation of everything that is good in that way, which is evolving, which is taking you higher, which is which is the best of this world. It's the most like, let's say, like refined and texturally, like, in everything which way, like taking you towards higher vibration. That's why, because rainbow only happens where the air actually gets fractal. Okay, it's called phi air. Okay, phi is golden ratio air. That's a basic term for fairies. Okay, phi air e, phi air e is fairy. Okay, where air actually becomes fractal. So that's where rainbow happens at that time. It's a particular which fractality has to happen in your heart. Okay, the same thing. Okay, so that inside makes that outside. Okay. Okay, so people have to understand the elementals and the whole terms like fairies and stuff, which is there in the West, but they don't understand what the term actually means. And because in nature everything is going towards phi ratio, and that thing, and fairies do exist, and they exist around the rainbows, but just because you can't see them. Okay, because we can't see everything, we only see a very little bit. Okay, so
there's stuff we don't see, man.
99%. 99% we don't see. Only 1%. So I mean, first people have to, like, whenever people dismiss everything as like this is all mythology and these are the stories and all of that, like that's a programming people have.